Just waiting. I'm hot, so I had to take my slippers off here. Whew. Just waiting for people to log on. I hope everybody remembers. It's Thursday, reading day. Hi, Rory. Hope you're doing good, Rory. Totally jealous of your pool right now. Hey, Frank. I think you guys can see what book won. Dalmatians. I really thought Cinderella was gonna win, but it didn't. 101 Dalmatians won. And Rory is here. Oh, thank you, Rory. It's only 3:57. Hope everybody's doing good. Hi, Lori. I planned on getting into costume today, but that didn't work out because I got a phone call that my nephew had his baby today. So I was actually in the middle of working out and I get the news that him and his girlfriend are in the hospital and she's in labor, and a few hours later she had the baby. So it was exciting news. So I spent a lot of time on the phone today and texting people pictures and just sharing the good news. So didn't really have time to get my costume out today, but that's all right because I got lots of fun things planned for next week. Oh, hi, Cammie. So we'll give everybody else a few minutes to log in and watch. So they're closing the beaches. Not that I was gonna go anyways, but I guess with them open, I could look at other people's pictures and pretend I was at the beach. I'm gonna wait patiently for everything to reopen, and the beach is the first place I'm going. I miss the beach. It's one of my favorite places to go even when the weather's cold outside. I'll still go to the beach. Hi, Mary. Hey, Andy. It's about time you log on. He's usually the first to log on. All right, we got about one more minute. So for those of you who missed the news, I am not in costume today and I have a lack of props because my nephew had his baby today. So that's been exciting. I don't know when I get to see him, but I'm anxious to hold him and play with him. So yeah, that's been my day. It's another hot day. I have my air on. I know. Next week, I promise I have fun costumes and props and maybe a YouTube challenge or two planned. This week has just been crazy. So, oh, hi, Morgan. Hi, Aunt Kathy. Oh, Aunt Kathy Raymond had his baby. So Stephanie's a grandma now. Alright guys, it's 4 o'clock and I like to get started on time, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. Thank you everybody who voted. I plan on doing more of those choose a book sort of things because I want to read what you guys like. So be looking out for more polls. And 101 Dalmatians won for today's reading. I got a few direct messages. I think it was like maybe 12 to 5 or something. Cinderella got 5. I thought Cinderella was gonna win. Hi, Morgan. But it didn't. So anyways, 101 Dalmatians. Let's start reading. So there's the front page. I love all the doggies. Once there were 2 Dalmatians named Pongo and Purdy. They lived in a snug little house in London. Their pets, Anita and Roger Radcliffe, lived with them. Nanny, the housekeeper, took care of them all. One day, Pongo got some wonderful news. Purdy was going to have puppies. Everyone was so very happy. So there's Nanny, and there's Pongo and Purdy, and they're telling the story. So it's kind of funny because they're acting like the humans are their pets. At last, the big day arrived. The puppies are here, Nanny cried. How many? Asked Roger. 8, Nanny replied. No, shouted Anita from the other room. 11. Wait, no, 15. 15 puppies? Purdy was very proud. Pongo, you old rascal, said Roger. He thought the puppies were wonderful. They'll get their spots when they're a little bigger, Nanny told them. There's the puppies, and Nanny's holding them. They don't have their spots yet. Suddenly, there was a clap of thunder. In swept Anita's old friend, Corella DeVille. Her long fur coat trailed behind her. I see the puppies are here at last, she said. I'll buy them all. They're not for sale, replied Roger. You'll be sorry, Corella snapped as she stormed off. Pongo and Purdy were happy to see her leave. We all know who that is, huh? The villain, Corella DeVille. But Corella wasn't finished. They can't stop me, she cackled. Corella hired Horace and Jasper to steal the puppies. As soon as you have a chance, sneak into their house and grab those puppies, she told them. You must wait until the puppies get their spots, she added, but then they will be all mine. Each day the puppies grew bigger, and each day they got more spots. The puppies liked watching television. The show they liked the most was about a dog named Thunderbolt. Get him, Thunderbolt, shouted Penny. Time for bed, Pongo said when the show ended. Aw, Dad, we're not sleepy, said Lucky. I love this little picture right here with the 3 puppies on the chair. Oh, so there's Horace and Jasper. They're going to try to steal the puppies. After the puppies went to bed, Pongo and Purdy went to the park. They took Roger and Anita with them. But as soon as they went out, Horace and Jasper went in. Jasper locked Nanny in the attic. Horace put all the puppies in a big sack, and they took all 15 puppies. When Roger and Anita returned, Nanny told them what happened. Roger called the police, but the police couldn't find any puppies. Purdy and Pongo were very upset. Then Pongo had an idea. Let's try the twilight bark, he said. It's our only hope. All right, agreed Purdy. So there's that thief breaking in the house, getting the puppies. And there's our sad Purdy and Pongo. Hi, Edward. Pongo barked in a special code. Yappity yippity yelp, yelp, yelp. 15 puppies need your help. Calling all hounds, yippers, and yappers. Help us find those cruel kidnappers. Or puppy nappers. So there he is doing a special bark. You can see all the surrounding animals are going to respond. Growled Towser to Lucy the goose. A message from the city? An important one too? I'd better tell the folks at the farm. Old Towser's barking woke up a cat named Sergeant Tibbs. Tibbs told Captain a horse to awaken a sheepdog named sorry guys, excuse me, named Colonel. The Colonel picked up his ears. 15 spotted puppies were stolen. I think that's puppies, sir, said Sergeant Tibbs. Sorry, guys, I gotta sneeze again. Oh, sorry. Tibbs remembered hearing some barking at the old DeVille place. Nonsense! That house has been empty for years, said the Colonel. Not any longer, Captain answered. There's smoke rising from the chimney. Then we'd better investigate, said Tibbs. They went to the old house. Sergeant Tibbs slipped into the house. What a surprise! He saw 99 Dalmatian puppies. 15 of them were huddled in front of the TV. Those must be the ones, Tibbs said. He raced back to tell the others. So there's the DeVille house. Oh, it looks dark. And there's the 99 puppies and the 15 in front of the TV. The Colonel sent a message. Dog by dog, the message was passed from the country to the city. Listen, Purdy, said Pongo. It's the Great Dane. He's coming. He has an answer for us. The 2 Dalmatians raced to meet the big dog. The puppies have been found at the DeVille place, said the Great Dane. We must go at once, cried Purdy. When they got to the country, Sergeant Tibbs and the Colonel were waiting for them. They have such good friends, huh? All little doggies working together. Gonna get the job done. I like it. That's the cat. From behind it looks like a fox. Follow us, said Sergeant Tibbs. There's no time to waste. They sneak into the old house. What does Carilla want with all these puppies? She says she's going to make a coat, they hear Horace. A dog-skin coat? Cried Purdy. How cruel! She counted the puppies. Pongo, she whispered, there are 99 puppies here. We must take them all home with us. Let's go, Pongo replied. Sergeant Tibbs led the way. Horace and Jasper didn't even see them leave. They were too busy watching television. So they go in, Horace and his friend, they can't even see because they're too busy and all the puppies are gonna leave. The Dalmatians followed Tibbs to the barn, but they weren't safe yet. Horace and Jasper had finally noticed the puppies were gone. They were following their tracks in the snow. Here they come, shouted Tibbs. We'd better do something. We'll hold them off, Captain told Pongo. The Dalmatians escaped out the back door, and Captain gave Horace and Jasper a swift kick to the booty when they came through the front door. Okay, the book doesn't really say booty, but I added that just for fun, because he really does kick them in the booty. Pongo and Purdy led the puppies through a snowstorm. Suddenly, Pongo heard a car. Quick, hide, he urged. The dogs hid under a bridge. Luckily, Horace and Jasper didn't see them. Pongo decided to walk along the frozen stream. That way, Horace and Jasper couldn't follow his tracks. Home just seemed so far away. There's the puppies hiding. So smart for Pongo not to leave his tracks. My nose is froze, whimpered Lucky, and my tail is froze, and my toes are froze. All the puppies were tired and hungry. Just then, Pongo heard a friendly bark. Follow me, said Collie. I have a place for you to stay. The collie led them to a warm barn. Some friendly cows gave the puppies plenty of milk to drink. Soon, 99 puppies were fast asleep in the hay. Here they are. Can you imagine having 99 puppies asleep in your barn? I think it'd be fun for a little while. Pongo and Purdy thanked the cows and the collie. Tomorrow morning you can go to the village, said the collie. A Labrador retriever will meet you there, and he'll show you how to get home. The next morning, Pongo and Purdy continued on their way. Pongo knew that Corella would be looking for them. He tried to brush away their tracks with a branch. But Corella saw the tracks. They're headed for the village, she shrieked. There's the collie. And there's the cows. When the dogs reached the village, the Labrador was waiting for them. He led them to an empty blacksmith shop. I've got a ride for you, he said. A van is leaving for London soon. There's room for all of you. But Corella and her men had reached the village too. Corella was angry with Horace and Jasper. Find them now, she shouted. Pongo, how will we get to the van? Purdy whispered. So there's the Labrador, and there's the villain. Just then Lucky said, Patch pushed me. He was covered with soot. He pushed me first, Patch whined. He was covered with soot too. That gave Pongo an idea. He rolled in the soot. Look, I'm a Labrador. Come, Purdy, let's all be Labradors. Soon all the Dalmatians were covered in soot. We're going to fool this nasty lady, the pups giggled. See? So there they are rolling around in soot. It's like ash. And they're gonna look like the Labrador Retriever. The van was getting ready to leave. Better hurry, said the Labrador. One by one, the puppies got into the van. They almost made it, but the last puppy got stuck in the snow. The snow washed off the suit. There they are, Corella cried. The van pulled away in the nick of time. After them! After the van! Corella shouted. There she is again. There's the puppies running to the van. Corella drove too fast for the slippery road. Watch out! Cried Horace, but it was too late. Corella's car tumbled down a hill. Everyone landed in the deep, soft snow, but the car was smashed to pieces. Back in London, Anita and Nanny were decorating the Christmas tree. Roger was too upset to help. I miss Pongo and Purdy so much, said Anita. I know, answered Nanny. Sometimes at night, I think I hear them bark, but it always turns out just to be a dream. Wait, cried Anita. Do you hear that bark? So there's Corella's smashed up car. I think it's funny how the book says they fell in deep, soft snow. Makes it, I guess, less mean. But there's Nanny and Anita decorating the tree. And they hear a bark. I wonder who it is. Nanny flung open the door. A large black dog jumped on Roger and covered him with kisses and suit. "It's Pongo and Purdy with their little ones," cried Nanny. She began to dust off the puppies. Then Anita and Roger noticed the room was filled with dogs. All in all, there were 101 Dalmatians. So there they are. That's with the suit on and when they get clean. And whatever shall we do with them? Anita asked. "We'll buy a big place in the country," said Roger. "A Dalmatian plantation. It was a very Merry Christmas after all." I love this picture. This is my favorite picture of the book. It's all little puppies, little footprints, little suit footprints on the chair. And the end. So that was 101 Dalmatians. Thank you guys for picking this book. It's been a long time since I read this book, and so that was fun. Like I said, I'll do another poll next week. I have a few fun things planned next week to go along with the reading. So I'm hopefully back on track with my Tuesdays and Thursday readings, and I got all my props and costumes out. So it'll be a fun week next week. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I miss all of you still so much. I can't wait till we're back at church and dancing and just having fun together. So I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.